What's up, guys? Back with another video. It is currently 9:45 in the morning, so I'm about to have my first meal. I'm going to do a full day of eating for you guys on my bulking diet. I don't think I've done one since I was cutting for my show, so that was more restricted foods and stuff like that, so there's a little bit more variety in this one. But my carbs were upped by my coach up to 460 on my high days now. So we're gonna see what we could come up with for that. But stay tuned, should be a good video. It's a trial day. Like, this will be the first time I'm eating that many carbs, so we're gonna have to see what we could come up with, see what we could fit into the macros. It's not a meal plan like it was on prep, so it's straight up macros. So let's see what we could get into. Alright, so we got our brown sugar oatmeal. I'm gonna add, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with one hand, but usually it's like 20 to 25 grams of peanut butter. Why did I just say 25 to 20? 24 to 26 grams of peanut butter I usually do. So since we have that, pop that in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this melt in there, and while it's melting in there, we're gonna come over here, get our vitamins. But the key that I've been doing is 1 full glass of water before I eat anything. So right up to about there, I'll do a full glass of water, and then I'll take D3, I'll take the probiotics, I'll take a multi, and I'll take fish oil. This glass of water right here is like the prime for your body for the day. This is really the only way I wake up properly that I've noticed. And like, it's also a bit of a challenge to get this much water down. So it, like, I don't know, it's like an adrenaline rush right off the bat. So that's what I've been liking to do. So so much water. See, and now after you've waited for it to melt, you got a nice melty peanut butter consistency in the oats, and that, my friends, is breakfast. Alright, it's been about 2 hours since I ate my last thing. So what we're gonna have now on the way to the gym, we're gonna go with a Gatorade protein bar. We're going with the cookies and cream flavor, 20 grams of protein and 41 carbs. So I like to get, if I'm eating before the gym, I like to get in a good amount of carbs. The thing about me, I don't like big heavy meals before the gym. So all I had was that oatmeal with peanut butter and a protein bar, and then we're gonna wash it down and get some energy from a Ghost Energy green apple. That one's the best one in my opinion. So we're gonna sip on this and eat this on the way to the gym, and then we're gonna hit a little chest, shoulders, and tries, I think it is. But I'm not gonna film much at the gym. If I eat anything, I'll film it. But this is a full day of eating, so I don't wanna put too much gym footage in here. So see ya at my next meal. All right, we're back. We had an amazing chest and shoulder workout. Whoever was on the aux in gym 2, they were playing banger after banger, no misses. So it was a really good workout. Anyways, so we're gonna have a protein shake right now. We're gonna go with 8 ounces of the Fairlife, which is 13 grams of protein. And then we're gonna go with the Ghost whey protein Cinnabon flavor. So mix these up, and then we're gonna actually make a meal. Fire. I've come to really like this flavor. At first, I think I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. I'm upping it to like an 8.5. Or no, I don't know what I gave it, but I think it's an 8.5 right now. I still like the Nutter Butter better, but I've really developed a liking for this one. Alright, we're gonna cook up some ground beef. We're going with 93.7, just like in prep. I don't really change anything as far as the fat percentage in the off season. I think 93.7 is just the perfect combo. So we do have choice though: cilantro, lime, rice, elbows, or rotini. Is that what they do? I like these the best. I think I'm gonna go with these. It's just like super good with the ground beef. So 60 seconds in the microwave, bam, you got pasta. So this whole thing is 68 carb, 2.5 fat, and 12 grams of protein. And for the ground beef, we're gonna go with 6 ounces. There we go. And then we're just gonna go with some regular mozzarella cheese. We don't need fat-free during the off season. So this is 5 fat, 2 carb, and 6 protein. And we're gonna go with 28 grams of this, which is a serving. Mix it on up, let the cheese melt. If you want, you could go and add some sauce to it. It's up to you. I'm not gonna do that today. So for the protein shake and this, we're looking at 103 grams of protein, 73 carbs, and 25 fat. So pretty good meal. All right, I am showered and I am here at HEB. Of course it's raining. I swear, it's been raining at least once a day for like the past 2 weeks, but I'm gonna go in there. I have a pretty decent amount to pick up, but I did some calculations after that last meal, and it's looking like I'm gonna be able to hit my protein perfect, but fat's slightly over by like 5 grams after next meal, which I'm allowed to be over by like 5 grams. And honestly, it's the off season. If you're over like by a little bit, it's not that big of a deal, like in the grand scheme of everything. But so I'll be like 5 grams over on fat, and then I have so many carbs I have to hit. I have to hit after next meal. I have to hit like 150 or something like that, like a lot of carbs. So I'm gonna try and find something that's only carbs in here, and we'll see what we can work with. All right, so good news. I found 2 things in there that I could replace with 2 things that I have at home already, which will get me at the exact fat that I need to be at. So we're chilling on that. I'm just gonna do a swap with both of them, and you'll see what those are later. On the ride back home, we're gonna have 2 packs of Welch's fruit snacks, the greatest fruit snacks of all time. 1 trip only. All right, for dinner, we're gonna whip up this lemon pepper chicken, HEB chicken. It's pre-seasoned, ready to go. Now, I did wait a little long on this one, and I did last time too, so it could be a tad bit dry. The marinade kind of dried up a little bit. We're gonna whip this up, hopefully comes out juicy enough. So here's the other thing. So when I said I had too much fat, I had this plugged in. Now this is 10 fat right here for the whole pouch, right? So this is what I picked up at the store. I picked up this jasmine rice. Probably not as good, to be honest, but the fat is 6. So that eliminates 4 fat from the macros, and it actually has like 30 more carbs in it. So that should get us up on carbs and lower on fat. Question for you guys: what do you think about YouTube Shorts? Me personally, I don't love the layout, how they look on like the YouTube channel and like the feed and everything like that. But I've been talking to some people at the gym, and they're having a lot of success with the YouTube Shorts. So I may start uploading them. Probably not like a daily thing, but like maybe every few days or something, just upload 1 or 2. But what I've seen is that they work for a lot of people, but they also don't work for some people. So it's like a hit or miss. Like, I guess it depends on the content you're producing, to be honest. But I do have some Instagram reels and like stuff that I've made, short form content. So I may practice uploading some of those, see how they do, and then maybe creating specific reels for YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Maybe clipping some of my videos and stuff like that. So we'll see, but I think I'm gonna start putting out some of those and see how they do. Gonna take my creatine now. We got the Ghost Size Warhead Sour Watermelon. So I usually try and take it either in my pre-workout or post-workout, like right after the gym, but today we're going with it at dinner time. All right, we got the 5 ounces of lemon pepper chicken. We're gonna dump the whole bag of jasmine rice on here. Wow, that is a lot of rice. Wow. Okay, 100 grams of carbs right there in rice. And that is dinner. We are chilling. It is not dry at all. Tasty. And there's so much spices on this. It's like almost overpowering, but it's really good. Okay, just finished up editing a thumbnail for my last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But we're gonna have a little snack. We're gonna go with Dannon Oikos Greek yogurt, strawberry flavored, 15 grams of protein. And then we're gonna go with the Granny Smith apple. Watching the Phillies right now, we're gonna have some caramel rice cakes. Now, this was the second thing that I changed around that I said I was gonna lower the fat with. So the caramel rice cakes are 0 fat. And I normally have the chocolate rice cakes, which are 1 fat. But if I have 4 to meet my carbs, it'd be 4 fat. So I ended up going with the caramel rice cakes, and we lowered the fat again. I did switch things around so we wouldn't have exactly gone over with the chocolate. I think it actually would have been like the perfect macro for fat if we went with the chocolate. But I was stressing at the store and I didn't want to go over, so we ended up with the caramel rice cakes. So we're gonna have 4 of these bad boys, which is how many carbs? It'd be 44 carbs for 4 of them. So normally I would put like some peanut butter on them if I had the extra fats, but I pretty much never go and eat them dry. I usually have some extra fats, but today, not a lot of fats to work with. So we're going with just 4 plain rice cakes. Kind of sad, to be honest, but we'll get them down. So one of the biggest tips I would have for counting macros is have something on hand that's purely protein, purely carbs, and purely fat. So one of each. So like if you're low at the end of the night on protein, if you have like a protein shake or something, that's just protein. So you could hit your macros exactly. If you have something that's just a carb and you only need carbs, then you can hit that, and same with fat. So when it only has like that 1 macro in it, or just like maybe a little bit of another macro or something like that, like maybe it has 1 protein or something, but it's like pretty much all carbs, that's what you want to have on hand so you could finish off your macros as accurately as possible. But for the last little snack at the end of the night, sorry, I'm trying to get my phone out, so I can look at the macros. But for the last snack, we're going with 72 grams of pretzels to finish out the carbs that we have. And I'm gonna go over our macros that we have. So the goal for protein was 200. We went slightly over. We went 207. You know, so most things have like 1-2 grams of protein. So like when it came down to it, that kind of added up there. But carbs, we were trying for 460. We hit 459. So we were pretty much dead accurate on that. And then as far as fat goes, we're aiming for 70 fat and we actually came under by 3 grams. So we went 67 fat. So 207 protein, 459 carb, and 67 fat for the day. Guys, if you enjoyed and if you want to see more of these, let me know, because Coach has been bumping up my macros pretty often, so I think it's gonna happen again. So we'll run it up again with different foods and different ideas and stuff like that. So if you want to see more of these before, you know, we cut again and like it's more restricted, let me know. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like on the video, turn on them post notifications, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.